It's grit and grace, side by side, fire in my chest, calm in my mind. I'll build what lasts, I'll choose my lane, turn pressure into purpose, paint it again. With grit and grace, I'm free to be all I am, becoming steadily.
Some of the hardest battles you will ever fight will happen in your own head, and the world will never know. You will answer the email while your chest is so tight you can barely breathe. You'll smile at the school pickup, on the phone, in the meeting, at the counter, while your mind is running a full-scale war behind your eyes. You will be the dependable one, the capable one, the calm one, the she'll handle it one. And the question I want to ask today is this: at what cost? Welcome to Grit and Grace, where we talk money, mindset, leadership, and the standard that makes success sustainable. I'm Donagh, and I'm the creator of the Grit and Grace podcast. And today's episode is for the person who is tired in a way sleep does not fix. The person who is carrying silent battles while still trying to be everything to everyone. This is not a soft episode. It is a mirror. Let's set the scene. She has just finished a meeting. She was professional, warm, measured, helpful. She answered the questions. She kept her face steady. She did not let anyone see the moment her stomach dropped when another request landed on her already overflowing list. She walked out, got to her car, shut the door, and finally exhaled. Not a normal exhale, the kind where your body says, I have been holding too much. She sits there for a minute, phone in her hand, 3 unread messages, a client wanting something urgently, a family member asking if she can just quickly do something, a friend needing emotional support, an invoice she still has not followed up, and somewhere underneath all of it, a thought she does not say out loud. I cannot keep being everyone's safe place if I am not safe inside myself. And then the phone rings. And what does she do? She clears her throat, she answers, and she sounds fine. And that's the part people do not see. Function is not the same as peace. And being high functioning does not mean you are not hurting. Sometimes it just means that you have been very good at carrying pain without dropping the groceries. So let's talk about the person everyone thinks is fine. She gets things done. She answers messages, she remembers birthdays, she meets deadlines, she keeps the household running, the business moving, the clients supported, the team reassured, the family functioning. She is praised for being strong, and that praise can become dangerous because sometimes when people call you strong, what they really mean is, please keep coping because your needs make me uncomfortable. And if you're not careful, that strength becomes a cage. You stop saying, I need help. You stop saying, I'm not okay. You stop saying, I can't carry this anymore. Because everyone has built a version of you that is easy for them, reliable, low maintenance, emotionally convenient, and you start performing that version even when it is costing you. Now, when I say demons, I don't mean that dramatically. I mean the thoughts that attack you when no one is watching. The ones that say you should be further ahead, you're letting people down, you're not doing enough, you're too much, you are not enough, you need to hold it together, do not make it about you and just get through today. And the cruel thing is this, those thoughts often show up while you are doing good things. When you're serving clients or supporting the family, leading staff, helping friends, showing up. So from the outside, people see function. But function is not the same as peace. If your strength requires your silence, it is not strength. It is self-erasure. Here is the cost of trying to be everything to everyone. You become absent from yourself. You know what everyone else needs, but you cannot name what you need. You know everyone else's schedule, but your own well-being does not make the calendar. You know how to respond to everyone else's emotions, but your own sits somewhere in the background waiting for a safer time. And that safer time rarely ever comes because there is always another deadline, always another request, another appointment, another quick question, another person who needs you. So you keep giving and giving and giving and giving until generosity turns into resentment, until care turns into depletion. You give until responsibility turns into self-abandonment. And I want to say this clearly, if being good to everyone else requires you to disappear, it's not goodness, it is survival. And survival is not where you are meant to live forever. A lot of this comes from the pressure to be perfect, the perfect business owner, the perfect parent, the perfect friend, the perfect daughter, the perfect professional. Calm, available, successful, emotionally regulated, financially organised, healthy, present, kind, ambitious, but not too ambitious, confident but not intimidating, helpful but never needy. Honestly, it is exhausting just saying it. And perfection is a trick because the goalposts keep moving. You finally get one area under control and another one starts screaming. You finally get through the work week and the house needs attention. You finally have a quiet moment and guilt walks in like it pays rent. Perfection will keep demanding more until you decide the cost is too high. And that decision is leadership. There comes a point where you have to ask, who benefits from me having no boundaries? And that question will change your life. Because often the people most uncomfortable with your boundaries were benefiting from you not having any. If you stop answering after hours, someone may be inconvenienced. If you stop saying yes automatically, someone might be disappointed. If you stop absorbing everyone's emotions, someone may have to manage themselves. If you stop doing unpaid extras, someone will need to respect your process. And that does not make your boundary wrong, it makes it new. And new can be uncomfortable. But discomfort is not a sign you are doing the wrong thing. Sometimes discomfort is what happens when you stop betraying yourself. You are not difficult because you have limits. You are human because you have limits. So what do you do instead? Not in theory, but in real life. You start small. You choose one place where you are over-functioning. One. Not your whole life, just one place. It might be the work messages after hours. Maybe it's saying yes before checking your capacity. Maybe it's discounting because you feel guilty. Maybe it is always being the emotional dumping ground. Maybe it's pretending you are fine when you're not. And then you write one sentence, a boundary sentence, something simple. I am not available after hours, but I will respond tomorrow. I cannot take that on this week. That's outside the scope of what we agreed. I need some time before I answer. I am not okay today and I need support. There's no speech, there's no excuses, there's no apology tour, there is no courtroom defence, just the truth said calmly. And that is how you begin coming back to yourself. So the challenge over the next 7 days, choose one sentence you will stop saying and one sentence you will start saying. Maybe you will stop saying, sorry, it is no problem, when in actual fact it is a problem. And so you start saying, I can help, but this is what I need. Maybe you stop saying, I am fine. And you start saying, I'm carrying a lot at the moment. Maybe you stop saying, I will just do it. And you start saying, who else can take responsibility for this? One sentence out, one sentence in. 7 days, and that's how patterns begin to change. You are allowed to stop being everything to everyone. You are allowed to be a whole person, not just the strong one, not just the useful one, not just the reliable one. The battles in your head deserve care. The life you are building deserves you in it, not just your output, not just your service, not just your strength. You. Until next time, keep your grit and protect your grace.
In the quiet, before the daylight breaks, I'm drawing lines for my own sake. I've carried more than I let on show, still found a way to learn. With steady hands I set the pace, a fierce heart held in gentle space. I won't trade my peace for proof. I won't build a life without a roof. I'll rise, I'll rest, I'll recalibrate. Strong enough to do, wise enough to wait. It's grit and grace, side by side. Fire in my chest, calm in my mind. I'll build what lasts, I'll choose my lane. Turn pressure into purpose, paint it again. With grit and grace, I'm free to be all I am, becoming steadily. I won't shrink back to make it easy. I won't stay small to keep things tidy. I'll speak the truth, I'll name my worth. Put roots down deep and do the work. And when it's heavy, I won't break. I'll bend with care, then reset my faith. I'll measure growth in more than gold, in quiet wins and courage bold. I'll lead with heart, I'll honor pace. Ambition guided by restraint and grace. It's grit and grace, side by side. Fire in my chest, calm in my mind. I'll build what lasts, I'll choose my lane. Turn pressure into purpose, paint it again. With grit and grace, I'm free to be all I am, becoming steadily. Let it be simple, let it be true. A steady rhythm pulling me through. When doubt is loud, I'll still begin. Again and again, I'll choose to win. Not by force, not by fear, by showing up year after year. It's grit and grace, side by side. Fire in my chest, calm in my mind. I'll build what lasts, I'll choose my lane. Turn pressure into purpose, paint it again.